Hey, Tricky Tim here with a look at Kandu Magic's My Favorite Monster routine. If you've got any Halloween shows coming up for kids and families, this is definitely something to consider adding to your show. But you don't have to take my word for it. We'll check in with a Halloween expert.
It's true. This one's a real winner. Speaking of winning, I won my last basketball game. I'm very athletic, you know. You could even call me a Jocko-lantern. Get it?
Hey, leave the bad jokes to me. Bad jokes are my specialty. Let's get into the routine. Halloween is coming up, and that is one of my favorite times of year because I love that they always have all sorts of Halloween movies and monster specials on TV. Now, I don't like all the freaky stuff, but I like the sort of family-friendly, spooky stuff like Hotel Transylvania or Monsters Incorporated, Ghostbusters, Goosebumps. Now, I watch all those, but I do have a favorite monster. I like him so much that every year around Halloween, I put out a framed picture of him. It says my favorite monster on the front. You might be able to get it. I'm sure you've heard of him before. His name is Frankenstein. There he is. Yep, look at that guy. Not too scary. A little bit scary. Look at that green. He's just kind of a little bit scary, but not too scary. You know, there are some parts in his movies where he's scary. He's got different movies, but there's parts like where he looks right at you. That part kind of freaks me out. So that's why I made sure I got a picture where he's only looking like off into nothing. Not staring at anyone in the audience. Definitely not staring at me because that would kind of scare me if he was looking at me. That's why I got a picture just like this. No staring at anybody. So we don't have to freak out. Definitely no staring at me because I would freak out. But you guys are freaking out now. Don't worry. He's not looking at anybody. So you don't have to freak out. Why is everybody's... No, you don't have to freak out. He's not looking at anybody because he's looking at me. No, he's not looking. Ah! Did I scream? I didn't scream. We're not going to talk about that. No, I did not scream. No, I didn't. Zip it. All right. Well, maybe I screamed a little. That was not supposed to happen with the whole looking at me thing. There is. Speaking of which, that reminds me, in a movie, there was a part where he was looking at someone, everyone's freaking out, and then they shut the door on Frankenstein. They got him out. But then the door creaked open slowly. It was pitch black. You couldn't see anything in there. But out of the darkness, this scary arm just reached out. It was Frankenstein's arm reached out. Now that freaked me out really, really bad. But luckily, that's why I got a picture with no arm, not just because I don't want to look at his arm. Now, I would just start imagining in my head his arm reaching out at me, and I would totally freak out if that happened. Because you're sort of doing it, although he didn't point. You see how you're pointing? He didn't point like that. No, he would kind of just reach out at. It was just so freaky because you just look, you see this arm reaching out, and it's like, ah! I think I screamed again. No, I didn't. I've not screamed once this whole show. So we're just not going to talk. I'm going to set that over here because it's freaking me out. You know what? Speaking of stuff that freaks me out, I've got something that's going to freak all of you out. Yeah, it is this. The Bag of Terror. Now, you might be wondering, what is inside the Bag of Terror? I will tell you, it's monsters. Lots of monsters. Multiple monsters. A lot of famous monsters. Most of them you probably heard of. Scary monsters. Inside the... Oh, gosh. This monster is the... I forgot that. I didn't even know that was in there. What is... Oh, this is the most horrible monster I've ever... Oh, he's deformed. And... What is... Oh, gosh, that nose. Oh, the mouth. Oh, that's the biggest forehead I've ever seen. What is... Wait a second. That's not a monster. That's me. This is a mirror. I was looking at me. That is not a monster. Wait, that's not supposed to be. That's not funny. No, that is not. We're not laughing at that part. We're not. Okay, that was not one of my plans. We're gonna not talk about that. Forget about it. Okay, there are multiple other monsters. Okay, smarty pants. Let's see how well you know your monsters. Okay, we're gonna bring out the other ones. We'll go through them one at a time. See how you guys know your monsters. All right. First monster. What is this one? Bigfoot, very good, Bigfoot. See, he was the first one too. Bigfoot is always right on time. You know why? Because he always, Bigfoot tells time with a Sasquatch. Get it? That was a Bigfoot joke. Okay. Next we have Godzilla. You got that real good. You must be are you a Godzilla fan? Okay. See, a lot of people know Godzilla. Very good. Okay. Next one we got a zombie. Zombies go after brains. People, they want your brain. So I got nothing to worry about. They'll leave me alone. Next we got the Headless Horseman. Can you believe they give this guy a license to drive a horse? He didn't even have a head. How does that happen? Okay. This one. Everybody got that one? You got it? Anybody? Could you just read it? Can you read it? I'll hold it closer. You got... No, what? Oh, it's the Invisible Man. The Invisible Man. You didn't get that one. Okay. Sometimes if you look real close, you can see it. Look real close, you see Invisible Man. Invisible Man. Okay. This one. Dracula. Dracula's very good at math, by the way. He's the last one. He's very good at math. That's his full name is Count Dracula. Does terrible in art class, though. Terrible in art class. You know why? He failed art class. You know what? Because he could only draw blood. That was it. A grown, I'll take it. That's sort of good. That's good. You've not heard that one before, right? Okay. What else? Oh, we got this one. The Mummy. This was the most popular monster during the toilet paper shortage. You know that? That is a true but not true fact. Okay, and we got, this one. The Wolfman. Everybody howl like a wolf. Oh, very good. Oh, keep an eye on that kid. He actually sounded like a real wolfman. Keep an eye on that kid, especially if there's a full moon. Okay, next. Oh, Frankenstein. Frankenstein is my favorite monster. And back to me, Bigfoot. Okay, so we got a bunch of different monsters to choose from here. This is good. We're going to drop them all into the bag of terror. Forgot it makes that noise. Okay, and now I need somebody who thinks they would be brave enough to reach inside the bag of terror with all these monsters. Anybody? Seriously? You would risk that hand right? Okay, come on up here. Let's stand over here. All right, what is your name? David, thank you for coming up. David, I'm going to have you reach inside the bag of terror. Well, we're going to take up all the monster cards here. You're going to reach inside the bag of terror. You're going to take out one monster card and one monster card only. Now, I don't want you to show it to anybody. If you guys see it, though, just don't say it out loud because I don't want to know which monster it is. And we don't want the ghost to know which monster it is, but we'll get into that in a moment, okay? So, David, you're going to reach and take out the first monster you feel and just hold it close to your chest if you see the name. Don't try not to let people see it, but if you do see it, don't say it out loud, okay? So, and David, you are sure you're not afraid to reach inside? Okay, I'm going to let you read. You're positive. Okay, I just want to make sure he's not too scared to reach inside the bag of terror. But he says he's not scared. So go ahead and reach in there. You're positive. Okay. You're right. It's just card. Why would you be afraid? Okay. So just reach in. You're going to reach inside, David. All right. Ready? Reach. Are you sure you're sure? I just want to be sure that he's okay. If he's sure. Okay, fine. Just want to be sure. Okay. David, go ahead and reach inside. And say, oh, sorry. I got scared and then you jumped, but you were just scared because I was scared because okay, let's hurry up. Reach inside. Take out one monster, David. Reach inside. Okay. Hold it close to your chest, David. This will be your monster. Hold it close to your chest, David. Don't let me see it. Don't let the audience see it. And definitely don't let the ghost see it. That's right. I said ghost. David, keep it close to your chest over there. Where do you think a ghost would live? Inside a haunted box. Yep. Inside. I paid a lot of money for this thing from an antique shop. Hopefully I didn't get scammed, but yeah, haunted box. You can tell something's haunted because things start to just move all by themselves. Like the box is moving. There it goes again. David, are you seeing this? This box. There it goes again. It's just moving all by it. What do you mean I'm moving it? Why do you think that? Because okay, fine. Maybe I am moving it. All right. Okay. It's true. I paid a lot of money. I've not seen proof of any ghost activity so far. But you know what? That's okay. If there's a ghost inside the box, please, pretty please, give us a sign. Okay, this is it. Oh, he took that quite literally. All right, well, that's good enough for me, right? I don't need to see the box move to prove that. We got a sign. Sign does it for me. That's how we know there's. No, I said I don't need to see the box move because there's a sign. That's enough to tell us there's a. No, I do not. The box. Oh, I was moving the tray earlier. There was not actually a ghost. That's what you were saying. The box is moving, David. Okay. Maybe this really is an active ghost zone. We'll leave that sign active. Okay. So maybe. All right. That was kind of weird. Maybe there is actually a ghost in here. I thought I was getting scammed. Are you guys seeing this? Whoa. I'm going to hold this over here so that does not happen again. The lid was actually kind of moving, which is kind of scary. David, just in case there's something in there, I want you to remain totally calm. There it goes again. Okay, well, all right. I didn't know there was a ghost in there, but now that we know there is, spooky, here's the plan. All right, I'm going to hold the box on the left side of David's head. The box is going to open. Spooky's going to jump out of the box. He's going to fly straight into David's ear. Don't worry, David. It will barely hurt. Maybe just a tiny bit. Okay, it's going to go in, and it's going to about 3 inches, and then it will come to a dead stop. That's a joke. Dead stop. It's going to stop in David's brain. It's going to rummage around in there. It's going to dig through all the information until it sees exactly which monster David is thinking of. David, don't say it out loud, but say it inside your head. And Spooky is going to find that. Okay. Once Spooky has found the ghost, he's going to fly out David's right ear. It's going to hurt just probably a little bit. Not too much. Not too much. I mean, we'll be fine. But David. All right. Then it's going to land back inside the box. And then we're going to get to more. Then we're going to prove he found it. Okay. David, are you ready for this? All right. Spooky, are you ready for this? Spooky? Spooky, okay, he's ready. He's ready. All right, we're over here. All right, on the count of three, we'll say, go, Spooky, go. 1, 2, 3. Go, Spooky, go. Oh, the box is open. Okay, David, hold still. All right, you're going to feel something in here. Did you feel that? A little bit. Okay. All right, we'll hold it over here. It's going to rummage around. We'll give him a little time here. Give him a little time. If Spooky does a great job at this, we're going to let him go on a vacation. You know where ghosts like to go on vacation? Budapest. Budapest. No, okay. All right, fine. Okay, let's open this up here. All right. Go, Spooky, when you're done, you're going to come back inside the box. All right, David, I think he's having a good time in there. All right, Spooky, whenever you're done, come on in. Come on in. Oh, he's coming out. Okay, come on in and come on out. Okay, good job, Spooky. All right, David, I think he got it. We're going to take your card, David. We'll set it over here. I'm still not going to look. We're not going to let Spooky look. And let's have a round of applause for David while you go back to your seat. Nice job, David. Very good. We're going to see if Spooky got it, all right? And you didn't think of something else you were thinking of. Were you thinking of Pokemon or something like that? Oh, hopefully none of that. All right, so I didn't talk about this earlier, but besides a ghost being inside this box, the one thing that there's two things other that I knew would be also in here. We have a piece of paper, and a 100% real Frankenstein pen. It's a pen. It's just a marker from the official Frankenstein fan club. You get it upon signing up. This pen actually serves dual purpose. Okay, so it writes with this end, and then the other end works great if you don't want to get boogers on your own finger. You kind of just jam this up there and you take them out. And there's leftovers on there. Anybody want that? Nobody. Okay, fine. Save that for later. All right. So it also works good if you don't have a fork. You just kind of jam this in there and you eat it that way. It just makes everything finger food. But that's all. Let's move on. We should probably move on. Okay. We've also got a blank piece of paper here. And if all goes well, Spooky's going to take that Frankenstein finger pen and he's going to write the name of whichever monster David selected, and that will be everybody's new favorite monster of the day. Okay, so we're gonna give this a try. All right, Spooky, are you ready in there? Spooky, I don't want to bump you. We're gonna drop the paper inside just like that. Okay, Spooky, I'm gonna give you the pen. All right, Spooky, hold on. I don't want to poke him. I can't see him. So Spooky, you got it. You got it. Okay. All right, everybody, we're gonna say go, Spooky, go, and we're gonna see if he can write down whichever monster. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, go, Spooky, go. Oh, it's actually working, guys. Yes, okay, he's writing something. I can't tell. I see letters. I'm not sure what they are. I'm gonna try not to. I want to be surprised too. All right, he's slowing down. I think he's done. All right, I'll take the pen. We're gonna dump out the paper. And let's open it up. Now, it's probably Frankenstein, but we're going to see here. All right, David, we're going to see if Spooky got your monster. Spooky, we're going to see if he got it right. Spooky wrote Spooky, you didn't write Frankenstein. David, did you pick Frankenstein? Oh, you did not pick Frankenstein? Well, then maybe Spooky got it right. Spooky wrote that you picked the Mummy. Let's see, the monster David picked was the Mummy. Nice job, Spooky. Let's hear it for Spooky and a round of applause for David, too. Check that out. It really worked. David, that means you really did have a ghost crawl through your brain. That is kind of weird. Okay. If you have any side effects later, don't call me. Okay. All right. Well, this is cool. That's fantastic. I can't. All right. We did it, so we should probably wrap things up. As a mummy joke, wrap things up. Get it? When does a mummy joke become a mommy joke, huh? Anybody? When it becomes apparent. That's you really don't like that one. Okay, so speaking of not liking things, I do and say Frankenstein might not be too happy he wasn't selected as the favorite monster. Let's see, Frankenstein. Let's see how he's doing. Okay, okay, he's not over here. Okay, he won't even make eye contact with me. I should probably ask him, Frankie, are you mad, Frankenstein? Were you? Hey, you're not. That's rude. But I think that means he is a little bit mad. Well, that's okay, Frankie. You are still my favorite monster. I guess the mummy is everybody else's favorite monster for today. Let's have one more round of applause for David. Nice job, David. One more round of applause for Spooky. Spooky, come on out. Take a bow. Come on. Take a bow. Not take an ow. All right. Nice job, Spooky. All right. We're going to send him off to Lake Erie. That's a horrible joke. All right. Well, thank you for watching, everybody. That is my favorite monster by Kandu Magic. Lots of fun stuff in there. Lots of room to add in all sorts of corny jokes. You can see I do those. Skip them if you don't like them, but if you want to extend the routine, lots of room to add stuff in. You can add sound effects if you use a remote control for music during your show. You can get the kids to imitate the monsters, do monster noises. If you're at a Halloween party, if anybody's dressed as any of the monsters, you can comment on that. So there's just a lot of room to play with this. You can extend the animation moments if you want to. You can shorten them if you need to based on your audience. Well, there are no batteries involved. Everything's operated by you and pretty imperceptible. Even with someone on stage, you can kind of just set your angles, hold things off to your side, and most of it's not visible. So yeah, lots of room to work and lots of fun that can be had. So on behalf of myself, Frankenstein, and Spooky, thanks for watching. Oh, and on behalf of Kandu Magic, of course, too. Thanks for watching and have an abracadabra day. Bye, everybody.